Producers, directors, welcome. Welcome to the casting call for round 2 of what is the show called? The Hive Collaborative? The 10 Show. Woo! Sorry, I went off script for a second there. My name's Dennis Agel. I'm one of the executive producers here at the Hive Collaborative. Last night, you each secured the rights to a script. Congratulations. Woo! Then we had some interesting developments when it came time to select directors for your plays. Care to talk about that at all, Jordan?
I'm directing my own play. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jordan is a powerhouse, okay? She can direct her own play.
How about you, Whitney? Any thoughts on casting your director?
I'm obsessed with him. I just met him today. Best decision I've ever made in my whole life.
Ooh, excellent.
Sorry, husband.
And Hannah, how about you on your call for making Josh?
Yeah, who is this man?
Who is he?
It was really ballsy. But I'm super pumped.
So, back to the matter at hand. Tonight we're here to cast our shows. We have in the audience tonight a room full of very game and very brave and daring actors. Let's give them a hand for being here.
Yeah!
So you've each been given an equal budget to produce your plays, and that you've used that budget to varying degrees. Let's take a look at it on the big board here. This is what you have remaining. Let's start with the left side of the room. We have our high number, looks like it's $368 to Alex. Alex, how do you think that kind of a war chest will help you in your casting process tonight?
I'm hoping, because I have 4 actors I got to get, that it's going to help get those actors to still want to be a part of it. And, well, the play they're going to love, but and then still have enough to get all the props and stuff. So pretty pumped.
Are you saying your strategy is because you have a lot of money, you can give out a lot of money?
Thank you. Yes, that is my plan.
Looking at the other half of the board, we see there's, let's see, in a familiar position, Chris. With $190, Chris, do you think this will impact your strategy at all for how you cast the show?
Well, I picked a play with 2 actors instead of 4 this week.
But
it's important to note that I have so little money because I pay my actors. Gave them all my back-end money.
So from the remaining budget that you have, not only will you have to cast your show, you will also have to secure the necessary props and set pieces and any wardrobe that you would like. So keep that in mind. You may not go over your budget. If you find that you need to sweeten any deals, you can offer back-end points, which would be a percentage of the house sales that belong to you as a producer. There's also, if you are eventually going on to become a winner, as we know you all are, there'll be some winnings associated with that you can also pledge if you'd like. So let's start with, we'll start with Whitney, if you could introduce yourselves. We're going to ask you to please take a minute to tell us one thing you learned from round 1 that you're going to be applying to round 2, and then tell us a little bit about your play and specifically who you're casting for tonight.
Okay, so one thing that I definitely learned from round 1 is it's all in preparation. And last round, I was a little bit more nonchalant. Probably didn't come across that way. But I was a little bit more nonchalant, and I'm not doing it this time, which is why I brought on a director. This is Skylar. Because putting a show on in like 4 days is like a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. So I brought in some help, and we're gonna rock it. Do you want to talk about the show and what we need?
Yeah, so we're looking for a male and a female. So like the descriptions, right, for Franklin, the male character, is modest and attractive, right? You know.
A lot of handsome guys out there.
Oh yeah, all y'all.
We got our eyes on you.
And then for our female character, Denise, it's direct and edgy, but I'm also looking for someone that has humor in a way that's like not typical, like a little bit like sarcastic, a little mean, but not quite. You know, that's what we're looking for.
Fed up with life a little bit.
Yeah, just like really, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. Hannah and Josh. Hannah, how about you tell us one thing you learned from past week that you'll apply to this round,
Right.
and then again about your play and
Okay.
your cast.
Yeah. Last week, I spent a lot of the time focusing on directing, which is something that I love and I'm super passionate about. But this week, I'm just really excited to be able to look at the bigger picture. And to really see it all together and come together and focus on the technical aspects of it and coming across with the message of the show and the collaborative nature of having a director. And the other
What
questions?
about your play and your
Yes,
cast? What do you
and
think?
our play is called White Walls. It's about a couple who recently got in a car accident. They're in the hospital, and the wife has forgotten or just has what amnesia, is that the word I'm looking for? And is trying to recollect everything, and we're learning about their relationship as she remembers everything. So we're looking for something for two actors who can play that kind of discovery, and especially with the husband, what is he trying to hide from his wife?
We love it.
Chris, same question. Something you learned from last week, a little bit about your play, and who you're seeking to cast.
Okay, so last week, I went in focused on strategy, on the game, and the rules. And that's fun. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very bright. These guys are way smarter than I am. So when it came to the performance night, Saturday, it occurred to me that what I got from that wasn't anything that I was aiming for or building. What I got was, shut up, I always cry. Thank you. Connections with my cast and connections with the audience, right? I got to do art, my favorite kind. And so I'm focused a little more on that this week. I'm just gonna be present, and we're gonna tell a love story, my favorite kind, and that's my goal. And that's all you need to know about my play. There's no surprise in the end.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for really brave people who are ready to show the world that you can fall in love at any age.
Thank you. Alex, you know the drill.
Yes. So the big thing I learned, I'm Alex. That's not what I learned, but I found out who I was. You're coming along. Yeah, it's great. Big thing I learned the last time we did this is just I had a very big focus on like sets and like really big focus on designs and things like that. And I'm very lucky that I had some amazing actors who really pulled it through and made it fantastic. I think that's what I'm going to change about this time around is like this. The reason why I really went after this play is because there's a lot of what I see of myself in this play, especially the main character, Dwayne. A little bit. I'm almost, and I'll just jump in to say what I'm looking for. So Dwayne, a 30-year-old man, kind at heart, a little socially awkward. That's me, man. Rusty, Dwayne's 25-year-old brother, more mature than his older brother. I imagine him, you know, he's definitely a lot more outgoing. Lorraine, which is the mom of these two boys, she holds everything together. She has a big heart and just want, her boys to love each other. And then Beth, which is a bigger part than I think a lot of people might realize. Beth really brings it all together at the end, and she is the love interest of Dwayne, but the ending is super fun, and I want it to be heartwarming and maybe heartbreaking. But yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Alex. Michael. Cool outfit.
Thank you.
What's going on there?
Well. Okay. Oh, there, yeah.
He's already on it.
Yeah, there we go. That was way better. All right.
Sorry about that Mexican food, you know.
Yeah. So I am looking for a woman and a dinosaur. She was a girl, he was a dinosaur. But for real, this play is a very unique, bordering on absurdism. My hair's been in the onesie. This is going to be an interesting thing to say, but what I learned last week was like big choices that you commit to really pay off, especially considering the time that we had. And I was super lucky in that I had actors that like trusted me with the big decisions I was making. And so not only am I looking for people like that, I am looking for people who are going to be willing to trust me as we do a very interesting play. I need a woman who can memorize and commit and is willing to put themselves out there. And there is very physical comedy in this, so you got to be willing to throw yourself around and be physically comfortable with your scene partners. And I'm looking for a man who can commit to acting like a dinosaur.
Excellent. One of those kind of plays. All right.
You know my type.
My play, I'm super excited. This takes place in the afterlife. Think Hades. We have Euripides and Medea and the attendant. And Euripides is a playwright in ancient Greece. And in the afterlife, he has been tasked with reading every play ever written. Along the way, he seeks to find out his long-lost plays. And essentially, the conflict is Medea finds him in the afterlife and is like, hey, you wrote this play about me, and you got it wrong, because like I may have done this thing and this thing and this thing, but didn't kill my children, so like fix it. This play has some excellent language. I'm so excited to dive in. I'm looking for actors with high energy, keeping the stakes high, pace throughout with the deep language, and Euripides male, Medea female. My attendant can be male or female.
Cool. And how about one thing you learned from last week?
I skipped that part.
She already knows it all.
I'm going a little backwards from everybody because I definitely learned the benefit of a director last time. And so I've got to figure out how to rearrange my time so that I can bring the best out still while directing and producing. But I'm really, really excited to get my hands on it and direct it. I thought of something else I learned and I forgot it, so.
If it comes back to you,
Okay.
let me know. So we have a couple of new wrinkles that we're introducing for tonight's casting call. We have on the table snapshots of all of the actors who are here, along with their minimum bid amounts. Each producer has been given 3 pins for each actor in your cast. So what will happen is the producers will call you down one at a time, have you read opposite. We have a wonderful pair of volunteer readers for us, Susie Castleton and Joshua Morris. And they will be reading opposite the actor for the scene. Now, because they are reading throughout the evening, you are welcome to bid on them at any time, and it doesn't cost you a pin because you've been hearing them read throughout the evening. What are these pins, you ask? There, enter the hex pins. Season 3 begins January 2020. Don't miss it. But producers will surrender 1 pin for each actor they call down to audition. We'll ask you to give the actors sides to read, set the stage for them a little bit, have our readers also tuned to the same section. They have a copy of the script. Once you cast an actor, if you want to have that actor read opposite somebody else to check for chemistry, you're welcome to do so. Once an actor has read for one of the producers, I'll ask if there's anybody else who would like to have that actor read while they're on stage. If so, we'll go through that process again. Once every producer has had the chance to hear from that actor, if they would like to, I'll thank the actor. You'll return to your seat. Before they step off the stage, if you would like to make an immediate offer on them, make yourself known in a loud voice that you would like to make an immediate offer, and then we'll go through the silent bidding process, the hidden bid. Once all the pins are exhausted, then we'll let you bring any actor you would like to bring down if you haven't fully cast your show by then, and make an immediate offer at that point in time. So based on, do you have any questions? Good.
I have a question about the pins.
Yeah, sorry.
Do we give them to the actor?
You will put them in your cup, and hopefully you have not used them for a beverage cup. So,
Perfect. Glad I asked.
excellent. Okay, yes. We will ask you to surrender the pen into your drinking device. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, it's okay. That first bit was for comedy, but I actually am choking now.
You're committed to your art.
Based on Jordan's decision last night to go first, we're going to go in reverse order. We'll start with Whitney and Skylar. Why don't you have a name tag? Anyway, if you could go ahead and call down.
Can we pre-print who do I talk to about that? Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
The show's
Approach the table and
Okay.
summon forth an actor.
I'm gonna start with her.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so.
I'm just checking with my producer because she's the boss. All
I'm
right.
the one with the money.
We want to see Emma F. Yeah.
Emma F., please come down.
So let me get that little slide up. All right. Okay. So Denise has been on plenty of blind dates, right?
And she's over it.
She's over it. She's done.
So she's being kind of snarky.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's exactly, and I want to see that
Okay.
as much as possible.
Readers, are you ready on the other side?
I think
Good to go? Okay.
That first one.
Yep.
Emma, whenever you're ready.
Do you want me to start? You're going to give me the cue line.
I think you.
You want me to start? Okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure. There's lines before. So, okay. I told my friends 100 times I don't want to be set up anymore. All you meet is weirdos.
It can be challenging,
I'll say.
but then it's all in the eyes of the beholder.
You wouldn't say that if you'd seen some of the guys I've been fixed up with.
Like who?
There was a butcher, and I mean, really, my friends know I'm a vegetarian.
Me too.
Then you understand how ridiculous that is? There was also a pilot. I'm afraid of flying. He wanted to fly me all over the place.
It might have helped you get over your fear.
Oh, no. You're not getting me up in one of those things. And then there was the divorced man, 5 times. After 3 divorces myself, I don't need to meet anyone that's more experienced at it than I am.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Emma. Stay here for a moment. Are there any other producers who would like to hear Emma read sides for their play? Alex.
Yes. Right?
Thank you, yes.
This is for Beth.
Okay.
Our lovely side people will do just that first part, and then you read here. And this is a real big moment. This is close to the end of the play. Dwayne has been trying to give up the courage to talk to you, and this is kind of revealing why you're in this area.
Okay.
This is completely opposite of this. So I'm, it's a shorter monologue, so really kind of take your time with it, because this is the first time I think she's really kind of talking about this.
Okay.
So.
Shucks, I sure liked that bike. Robbie doing all right then?
He passed a couple years back. Lived with me in Cedar Falls after the war. Came back and he was just different. Not my Robbie. He disappeared for weeks on his bike and then showed up in real bad shape. I helped out when I could, but he was somewhere else. Said his bike was on fumes when he met you, that you got him a motel, money for food and gas, and you talked to him, that you were a friend. He couldn't stop talking about you, Dwayne. Came home and I hadn't seen him smile like that since high school.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Emma. Producers. Would anybody else like to hear Emma read?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hannah or Josh? Would you like to come make a selection? Who would you like to bring down?
Well, I think we know. I don't think we need to walk down. So go ahead.
I need to know.
Can we have Zell come on up?
Zell. Here she is.
Yeah.
Do you want Emma back?
Yes, please.
you. Oh, yeah.
Zell, if you would.
Yes.
You went back to the audience.
Here's the sights here for you. So in this one, this is what we're looking for mainly is like the recollection, the remembering throughout, especially in the beat at the end. I want to see what it is. And whatever your choice is, we're just going to see it.
It does feel a little bit odd to be facing this way, I'm sure. But just to let you know, we have a camera there, and you can be watching on the side monitors as well.
There's more terrifying.
You got this. You got this.
Do you remember swerving
Yes,
and the truck coming at us?
there was a big bend. North of Goshen, you grabbed the wheel.
You weren't looking.
I was looking at the leaves. The wind was in my hair.
No, you were looking at me.
Please leave now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Zell. Are there any other producers who would like to hear from Zell while we have her on stage?
I'd like to hear from Zell.
Okay, thank you. It's going to cost you one pin. Did I get a pin from over here?
Oh, that's right.
Nice try. Okay, excellent.
So close.
Okay, this is a side for Medea. I wanted to just read you the description from the playwright, which is in the script. Medea as herself, a stunner, a storm in the afterlife. So she's just a big personality, but I want you to remember also that this is a comedy, so we're keeping it light, but stakes are high. Yeah?
All right.
Okay.
My name is Medea.
My Medea?
No, not your Medea. Not the fabrication you created that's been disseminated through the... You stole my life. You distorted my story. You, Euripides, must right your wrong. Yes, okay, I am a murderess. But I did it for love.
And I suppose now you feel contrite?
No. If anything, I have an appetite for more. And what you've written is fallacious. Yes, I killed for love, but you, Euripides, you killed for sport.
Me? Who did I ever?
You killed my reputation! Murdering my sons all over again and putting the knife in my hand so that now my name is forever linked to one crime, killing my children. But it is not a crime. It is not a crime I committed. And you would have known that. In all that was written about me before you created your fiction, it was clear that I killed the princess and her father, Creon. But it was the townspeople who murdered my children in revenge for poisoning the girl and the king. But you ignored that. You changed those facts, forever altering how I am now received.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zell. Any other producers would like to hear from Zell? Okay, thank you, Zell.
Thank
We'll
you.
ask you to wait right there, please. Next up is Chris. Chris, who would you like to bring down?
I would like to have Kathy read.
Kathy.
Kathy Castleton. So this is, right, you've got it, Len and Lottie, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so Kathy, I'm going to give you some direction here. I'm going to give you an objective and a tactic. So you don't have to like know the script or anything. You just need to know what you want and how you're going to get it. You want to get through this. As a backstory, you've been putting this off for 60 years. So you need to prove that you can get through this. And the way you're going to get through it is to not stop talking. As long as you're talking, you're moving forward and you're getting through this, which is the most important thing in the world to you.
Okay.
The stakes are very high.
Okay.
We've
got it.
That's your foe over there.
My foe? You're my opponent?
I'm a little young, but yeah.
Just get through it.
All right. Am I first? My glasses broke on the way in.
Oh,
Oh, tragedy already.
I know. It's terrible. Look, they're crooked. Are you here for the
70th high school reunion?
Oh, you recognize
You bet I am,
me?
Lottie.
Oh, you recognize me?
You haven't changed a bit.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Len Bennett.
Oh, my apologies, Len. I'm just a little nervous. I haven't been to reunions.
I know. I've been to all of them.
Oh, I guess I just never felt the need.
I always hoped you would.
The letters would come, and I'd put them aside and think about it later. Somehow I never ended up going. I kept in touch with a few friends, and I was always so busy that the past just didn't seem, I don't know, but those friends are gone now, so I thought, oh, what the hell?
Thank you, Kathy. Producers, would anybody else, Alex, would like to hear
Yes,
from
please.
Kathy?
Okay, this is Lorraine. She's run a restaurant for most of her life, and her kids grew up in the restaurant, and she's basically bickering and telling her kids what to do. And this happens every morning, sort of thing.
Better hope she turns up in the next 5 minutes or you're going to be late for work. Tom gives you grief, and then we all got to hear about it. Rusty, I can plainly tell you don't have the bacon in the oven, or I would have smelled it. Oh, Gary Schneider and his crew always get BLTs, and you're rushing to prep more. And go ahead, get the silverware tray too. My arm's a little sore. Don't worry. I think it's a tendon. Gonna see the doctor about it after my shift, so I need to polish and put them in the bins. Would you kindly set it on the table there? I'll wrap up after you're done.
Thank you, Kathy.
Put a thing in there?
I did.
Are there any other
want a bid.
producers who would like to have an immediate bid on Kathy? Kathy, if you could stand there awkwardly for us for 10 seconds while our producers make a bid, starting now.
She's babysitting me.
Time is up, and we'll start with Whitney. If you could show us your bid. Did not bid.
Love you, though.
Hannah.
Next time.
Did not bid. Chris. Bid $50. Alex. Also $50. Michael.
Love you, though.
Did not bid. And Jordan also did not bid. Okay, so we have two qualifying bids.
So we go outside.
The show. The shoe goes on the other foot. You get to make a decision here. We're going to give Chris 10 seconds to make his case as to why you should be in his play, and then we'll let Alex make his case. Chris, 10 seconds.
Because I will offer you 25% of the back end, and this love story can change the world.
Changed me.
Alex, do you want to try?
Just because he cried earlier. Come on.
All right. 10 seconds on the clock starting now.
For me, okay. This story just means so much to me, and I think you immediately picked up on the things that I already was thinking about, the funny, the humor, just like
And
we've all been
time
there.
is up.
And I'll cry.
All right, Kathy, now it's to you.
Well, I kind of want to be the center of attention, so I don't want to be a side story. I'm sorry, Alex.
Chris. Thank you, Kathy. We'll ask you to go ahead and have a seat.
Can we all have her?
All right.
Everyone else, I can't choose. I don't know. Dang.
So, actors,
It's about Kathy.
as you are cast, if you could please remain here for very important meetings afterwards. So we'll ask Kathy if you would remain here. Let's move on now to Chris. Wait, we just had
Chris
you, didn't
just
we?
did.
Oh.
Alex, nice.
It's my turn.
He doesn't get anything else.
Alex, did you pay your pin, by the way?
I did, yep.
Okay, just checking.
I'm right on it. Yes.
It's really handy that we have these cups that are just for pins. Because you can hear it.
Sticky pins.
It was diet.
It was diet.
Who would you like to bring down?
I would like to bring Arthur Kemp. Arthur K, please.
Arthur K. Here we go.
Okay, right here it's just this line. This is a very passionate line. Right now you're off in the bathroom. You're about to go talk to the girl you've been. There you go. The girl you've been dying to meet, and your mom gave you great advice about telling all the bad things. This is the good stuff. So.
Okay.
And this is just you. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay. Then fine. I'm a nobody in the middle of nowhere, but I'm trying my best. I wish I was just a face in someone else's dream. I could disappear as soon as they wake up. It's okay you think I'm ugly and fat, because I am. But I'm lonely, and friends is all I want. I hope that's okay, because you're the best part of my day anymore.
Awesome.
Nicely done, Arthur. Thank you, Arthur. Producers, are there any other producers who would like to have you have Arthur read for you? No? Okay.
I'd like to
Thank
make
you.
it.
Oh! Alex would like to make an immediate offer. We'll ask all producers to take your tablets, and you have 10 seconds to make your bid starting now.
Oh. I always jump the gun.
It's fine.
It's cheating.
I'm just a woman who knows what she wants.
And time is up. Oh.
If what you want is illegal, it's a problem.
All right.
I'm a rule breaker.
Whitney, we'll start with your bid, please.
You're awesome.
Why? X did not bid. Did not bid. Chris did not bid. Alex
Thanks for the smiley face.
Good beer.
bid $40. Did not
You're
bid
great, though.
and did not bid. We have an immediate winner, Alex. Congratulations. Well done.
But don't go anywhere.
He already has a script. All right.
Get memorizing.
Michael, you are up.
Yes.
Who would you like to have come down?
I would like to call Amber Dodge to the stage.
Amber Dodge. Please come down. Help me, somebody, help me. Here we go, Amber.
Okay, hold on. I didn't prepare very well. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it's a woman who's waiting
Well
on a
done.
T-Rex. And I'm not on the right page, I'm so sorry. Okay, so you're just gonna go from, yeah, so he doesn't seem to want to leave, down to the end, you're on the phone with your boss in the other room.
All right.
And there's a dinosaur in the room.
Do you want to have one of the actors on the side?
Do you have the dinosaur roar? We're just gonna do the roar. Do the roar.
Hi everyone, my name is Amber and I'm short.
And you can feel free to talk over the roar. You don't have to wait.
What's wrong with
Dennis,
this?
get it together. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to leave? I did what you said. It didn't seem to have any effect on him. He seemed really determined to see you this afternoon. He roared very loudly. As you should have, and good for you! Well, when you think about it, it's no worse than some of our human patients act when we have to move their appointments around. He just happens to be... I know, but maybe this one's different. Maybe he just wants his teeth examined. Look, sir, I don't have a lot of experience with dinosaurs. Certainly not as much as you do, so I'm sure you have your reasons, but He hasn't tried to eat me at all. He just roared a bit. But maybe he was saying, "How much longer, ma'am," in dinosaur language.
Thank you, Amber. Are there any other producers who would like to hear Amber read? Well, she's here with us on stage, and we'll thank you.
I would like to make a bid on Amber Dodge.
We have an immediate offer on Amber Dodge's services. We'll start the silent bidding now. Try to use my time well.
You go, Dennis.
I got nothing here, folks.
I'm usually the mic that gives you trouble, so.
Time's up.
Wait.
All right. Bids, please. We'll start with Whitney. Did not bid.
But
Hannah.
that's a thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. Thumbs up. You got a thumbs up. Did not bid. You got a heart. Chris. Did not bid, but you got a yay you. Alex. You rule. Michael. $100. And Jordan did not bid. Congratulations to Michael. Passing Amber Dodge. Thank you.
You need a script.
You know what?
We'd like to have you memorized by 8:30 if possible.
Yeah, really though.
Okay, Jordan, your turn. Who would you like to call down?
I would like to call down Levi.
Levi.
Yeah!
Levi
All right, Levi. So, Euripides. He's charismatic. He's proud. He's a little narcissistic, and he is just like, he's doing the most important work, and he can't be interrupted right now, and somebody thinks that they have the nerve to come in and pull you away from your work. So, can you get them out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone here to see you, Rip.
I'm reading.
I'm afraid you'll have to...
I was promised an undisturbed time. You can't expect me to read all these plays amid constant interruptions. Shadowy ne'er-do-wells begging for an autograph.
I don't think she's a fan.
She, an actress with a grudge. We didn't use women for the female roles.
I doubt it. She has connections. Zeus. I was told we couldn't refuse.
Ah, but finally, a good one. Agamemnon 2.0 by Charles Mee, a remaking of the Aeschylus classic. Here, read it with me. It will be good for you. Playwrights are actors, after all. We play every role. You be Thucydides, leader of the chorus. I'll be Clytemnestra. No. You be Clytemnestra. Let me experience her words coming at me from here.
Yes, thank you.
Well done, Levi. Good to see you recovered from Buddy's passing.
Oh, thank you. It was a
You
really
saw a
tragic
dog slide.
event.
It was wonderful. All right.
It was a really tragic
Would any other producers like to hear Levi while he's on stage? All right. Levi, thank you.
Thank you.
Don't go far.
Love you.
Okay. We've gone through the producers one time so far. We'll remind you that these two actors are also available at any time that you would like. We'll start again with Whitney.
we haven't forgotten.
All right, that's not the script. It's this one. I want to hear from Kobe.
Kobe.
I forgot his last name. B.
Please
Black.
come on down, Kobe. Thank you.
And then let me get you to your lines. Okay. So you'll be playing Franklin, and guess what? Franklin's blind. So
Spoiler alert!
But here's the thing. He's blind, but he loves radio shows. And what I want to see is your love for radio shows, because that's like everything for you. I want to see that. Yeah? Okay. Cool.
People put things down sometimes that they really don't know anything about. Take radio shows, for example.
Radio shows.
Yeah, old-time radio dramas like Suspense and The Lone Ranger.
What about them?
When you listen to them, you get to create the world. It's under your control, not someone else's. Who cares what someone looks like physically? It's what's inside that counts.
Yeah.
That's what those radio dramas help you to focus on. That's what it's like for me all the time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by what I said before about being blind.
That's all right. You're not the first to say it.
It's pretty incredible to have the ability to open yourself up like that.
We all have it. Most of us just don't use it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kobe.
Thank you, Kobe. Don't step off that stage. Would any other producers like to hear from Kobe while he's teetering on the edge of the stage? All right. Thank you, Kobe. Hannah and Josh, who would you like to bring down?
Are people doing their pins?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they are. They're.
You are putting your pins in.
Can we have Justin come up?
Justin, please come on down. Thank you.
Oh, hi.
You have 4 arms.
There. And with this one, this is the big moment for him. You're confessing what you've been trying to hide the whole time. It's the thing that you wanted her never to say and you wanted her to forget. All right? Fine. All right.
What did I scream?
You screamed louder than the blaring horn.
What did I scream?
What
did I scream?
That I wasn't your Charlie anymore. You screamed that you were leaving me. That's what you screamed. Then we swerved and went down the ravine.
You tried to kill me.
No, Martha. You tried to kill me. You almost did.
Thank you.
Whoa, both sides, everybody.
Spoiler alert.
Thank you, Justin. Any other producers want to hear? Alex would like to hear from Justin.
And here you go,
Duly
Rusty.
noted.
And if you could just read to here. Something to note real quick is that you're talking to Beth. There is a line that has Dwayne, but Dwayne is off in the restroom. So once again, Rusty is kind of the charismatic, outspoken brother. And he's confronting Beth to try and soften the blow for when Dwayne talks to her.
So the purpose is Rusty.
Yes. We'll start with you saying Rusty.
Rusty. Look, I know I'm coming off strong here, but you're new. You don't know what everyone in this town knows. That is, you don't go up to Dwayne for a chat.
Rusty, we got started on the wrong foot or something.
My brother's not a vacation. You can't be a tourist with him.
Tourist meaning...
All the bad things. Wait, hold on. That's Dwayne. He had a girlfriend, pretty gal. We thought it was real strange her going after Dwayne. Our boys were in Vietnam at the time. Dwayne wanted to enlist, but they said he was unfit for reasons of personality and conduct.
Cool. Good.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Producers, anyone else? If not, Justin, we will thank you and ask you to return to your seat.
We would like to make a bid on Susie.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Justin.
Play with the heart like that. Wow.
There has been an immediate offer on Susie's services, so we'll ask all producers to please make your 10-second bid starting now. Yes, please.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Big fan of your
time is up.
I didn't have time to erase. It says 120.
It says 120.
Yes.
Thank you. Hannah and Josh. 75. Chris.
Really
Love,
big
lots
heart.
of big love.
There's
Alex.
exclamation points.
I was wow.
Wow.
Guys, we're supposed to put X's, okay? That's how it works.
And Jordan, $50. So let me see again. We had 120 and 75, I believe, are the high bids. Is that correct? All right.
That's it?
So we're going to start with Hannah and Josh. One of you have 10 seconds to make your case.
Got it?
Yep.
To Susie, starting now.
Right. You are an immensely talented actor, and I think that you have the capability to be vulnerable on stage, and that is something that is the most important. As well as we want to give you 40% of back end.
And time is up. 40% of the back end. Thank you. Whitney and Skylar.
Yes. Should I just...
Starting now.
Okay, I really want you because our character, she has a quick change, right? And I think you can bring that to the table in a way that I haven't seen, and I want to play with it because the change is very important.
Time is up. Time is up.
Our bid speaks for itself.
Sorry. Yeah.
Throw down, Dennis.
Susie, it is your turn.
Not as confident as my mother.
You can step a little bit this way. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'll go with someone else's eyes.
Someone else's eyes.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team. We love you.
And I'm doing that thing where I cannot see Whitney's picture for the life of me.
Susie's.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Susie's picture. So maybe because I was looking for Whitney. Susie, that helped me a lot. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Was that Anna and Josh? So I believe it's to Chris.
Oh, wait, is it my turn? No,
Chris.
no, we did.
Yes. Okay. We just went.
Chris,
Yep.
you are up. Who would you like to bring down?
Okay, I have a number of pins, and there's several gentlemen that I'd like to hear from.
One at a time.
One of them came in at the end. Dane?
Somebody named
Dane?
Dane?
Yes, this gentleman.
Dane.
Okay.
Dane, if you'd come on down.
Dane, pleasure to meet you. This is Len. And
Try not to geek
same
out right
thing,
now. We
I
start
want to
together.
give you a tactic, an objective, and a tactic.
Thank you.
Your whole life, this is your one opportunity to tell the one woman that you've loved your entire life. Okay. And you have 6 lines to do it. And they say nothing about love. So you've got to use those lines, those niceties to connect and let her know that she's the love of your life.
Got it.
Are you here for the...
70th high school reunion? You bet I am, Lottie.
Oh, you recognize me.
You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, you. I'm sorry, I don't...
Len Bennett.
Len, my apologies. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been to any of the reunions.
I know. I've been to all of them.
I guess I just never felt the need.
I always hoped you would.
The letters would come and I'd put them aside to think about later, and somehow I just never ended up going. I kept in touch with a few friends, and I was always so busy that the past just didn't seem... I don't know, but those friends are gone now, so I thought...
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Producers, would anybody else like to hear from Dane Jordan
Yes.
Wood?
Euripides, the same side we just did. Yes, we'll go.
I'm getting there. Someone here to see you, Rip.
I'm reading.
I'm afraid you'll have to.
I was promised undisturbed time. You can't expect me to read all these plays amid constant interruptions, shadowed with ne'er-do-wells begging for an autograph.
I don't think she's a fan.
She, an actress with a grudge. We didn't use women for the female roles.
I doubt it. She has connections. Zeus. I was told we couldn't refuse.
Oh, but finally a good one. Agamemnon 2.0 by Charles Mee. A making of the Aeschylus classic. Here, read it with me. It'll be good for you. Playwrights are actors, after all, playing every role. You be Thucydides, the leader of the chorus. I'll be Clytemnestra. No, you be Clytemnestra. Let me experience her words coming at me from here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dane. Producers, would anybody else like to hear from Dane? All right, thank you, Dane.
Thank you.
Alex, you are up next.
Yes.
Who would you like to hear?
Let's see. Kimmy?
Kimmy W.
Yeah.
Please come on down.
Cool. So this is for Beth. Just kind of a thing. This is like, she's usually very quiet. She just likes to keep to herself. And then this really annoying brother comes and talks to you. But this part in particular is when this is a very sweet moment where you reveal something very secretive. But like I mentioned before, this is kind of one of your first times saying this stuff out loud. So just, yeah.
Shucks, I sure liked that bike. Robbie doing all right then?
He passed a couple years back. Lived with me in Cedar Falls after the war. Came back and he was just different. Not my Robbie. He disappeared for weeks on his bike and then showed up in real bad shape. I helped out when I could, but he was somewhere else. Said his bike was on fumes when he met you, that you got him a motel, money for food and gas. And you talked to him, that you were a friend. He couldn't stop talking about you, Dwayne. Came home and I hadn't seen him smile like that since high school.
Cool.
Thank you, Kimmy. Any other producers like to hear from Kimmy? All right, thank you, Kimmy. Michael?
All
you're
right,
up.
I would like to call up to the stage Daniel Scott Brown Jr.
Daniel Scott Brown Jr.
Danny Brown. Okay.
Let's do this thing. How about that?
Oh, there we go.
I don't have sides for you because your lines would be rawr. So, if you will please for me, walk around the stage like a dinosaur and give me some of your best roars.
That's it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay.
Do not go. Would any other producers like to hear from Danny?
I would.
Okay, Alex would like to have you read sides.
All right. Unfortunately, you're not a dinosaur in this one.
All of my early work was theropods.
So this is Rusty. Like I said, very charismatic. Doesn't really care what people think about him. Like you're trying to do a nice thing for your brother, but you might be ruining it for your brother. And that first part where it's Rusty, you're saying you're telling her your name. Yep.
Okay. Oh, you, right. Rusty, look, I know I'm coming off strong here, but you're new. You don't know what everyone in this town knows. That is, you don't go up to Dwayne for a chat.
Rusty, we got started off on the wrong foot or something.
Look. My brother is not a vacation. You can't be a tourist with him.
Tourist meaning?
All the bad things. Oh, no, that's once again. He had a girlfriend, pretty gal. We thought it was real strange, her going after Dwayne. Our boys were in Vietnam at the time. Dwayne wanted to enlist, but they said he was unfit for reasons of personality and conduct.
Awesome. Great.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Susie.
I want to meet with Danny Brown.
First of all, are there any other producers who would like to hear from Danny Brown? If not, let us do a silent bid. We have 10 seconds on the clock,
You
please.
said to make it very clear.
And that was very clear. Starting now. And time is up. We'll start with Whitney. Your bid, please. Whitney did not bid.
Great dinosaurs, though. That was awesome.
Hannah did not bid. Chris did not bid. Alex, $40. And Michael, $100 and did not bid. Okay, we have two qualifying bids. We will give them each 10 seconds. We'll start with Alex to make your case for why Danny should be in your play. Starting now.
Okay, Rusty may not be a dinosaur, but inside he's a dinosaur. And I know Michael is amazing, so I will say that this is a part that you'll really get a shine. You'll really get a lot of fun
time
stuff to
is
do.
up. Thank you. Michael.
10 seconds goes.
10 seconds, please, starting now.
Both of these plays are excellent. In mine, you get to be a dinosaur and knock stuff over and be a dinosaur. And you are an excellent dinosaur.
Well done on your dinosaurness. So, okay, time is up. Danny, it is to you. Which producer will you choose?
Well, I appreciate the offer, but like I said, I should probably go back to my acting roots and be a dinosaur.
Congratulations, Danny. Congratulations, Michael. Well done. Thank you, Danny.
Can I go talk with my actors in another room? Or do you just want me to stay on stage? Either way, it's fine.
Could you stay on stage?
Of course.
We love your presence here with us.
Who else is going to be funny? So.
Half our viewership will
Are we at Jordan?
That's fair. That was a not nice thing to say.
Who would you like to have
Can
come
I
down?
see, is it Tayson?
Tayson.
Yes.
Tayson, too.
Also for Euripides.
You're all very funny. I'm sorry.
We know.
I forgive you.
Someone here to see you, Rip.
I'm reading.
I'm afraid you'll have to.
I was promised an undisturbed time. You can't expect me to read all these plays amid constant interruptions, shadowy ne'er-do-wells begging for an autograph.
I don't think she's a fan.
She, an actress with a grudge. We didn't use women for the female roles.
I doubt it. She has a connection. Zeus. I was told we couldn't refuse.
But finally, a good one. Agamemnon 2.0 by Charles Mee, a remaking of the Aeschylus classic. Here, read it with me. It will be good for you. Playwrights are actors, after all, playing every role. You'll be...
Clemenestra? Is that what part we're at?
The other one.
Is that where we're at? It's great. No,
Make
we're
it
good.
up.
That's pretty good.
Thank you,
Thank you, thank you.
You'd like to hear
We'd like to hear from you, yes?
Yes.
And your sides, please.
Yes. So just remember, one thing that I'm really looking for is blind. I need to see blind, but I need to see love.
So I'll have to be able to read the side.
You make an excellent point.
You got me there.
Also, for the first half of the script, nobody knows you're blind.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
but you are in fact blind.
Yes.
Starting with mine.
Yep.
People put things down sometimes that they really don't know anything about. Take radio shows, for example.
Radio shows?
Yeah, old-time radio dramas like Suspense and The Lone Ranger.
What about them?
When you listen to them, you get to create the world. It's under your control, not someone else's. Who cares what someone looks like physically? It's what's inside that counts.
Yeah.
That's what those radio dramas help you to focus on. That's what it's like for me all the time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by what I said before about being blind.
It's all right. You're not the first to say it.
It's pretty incredible to have the ability to open yourself up like that.
We all have it. Most of us just don't use it.
Great.
All right.
Thank you, Tayson. Any other producers would like to hear
We'd like to hear him read.
Hannah? Josh?
Tayson?
Yes.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
I know that clink is nice.
Be nicer if it had Mountain Dew in it.
Diet.
Yeah.
What did I scream?
You screamed louder than the blaring horn.
What did I scream? What did I scream? What?
That I wasn't your Charlie anymore. You screamed that you were leaving me. That's what you screamed. And then we swerved and went down the ravine.
You tried to kill me.
No, Martha, you tried to kill me. You almost did.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. All right. Any other bids or reads for 3-pin Timothy? Tayson Timothy. Right? Yes. No? Okay. Thank you, Tayson.
I'd like to make an immediate offer.
Hannah and Josh would like to make an immediate offer. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock and ask all producers to bid starting, except for Michael, starting now. And time is up. We'll start with Whitney. Did not bid. Hannah. $50. Chris. Yay, diction and choices. Well done. And Alex.
You the man.
You the man. And Jordan, $50. We have two qualifying bids of the same amount. Is that correct? Is that $50 over there?
Yes.
Excellent. So let's start with Hannah and Josh. 10 seconds to make your case to Taste and why he should be in your play starting now.
All right, so this play, it's about, you captured everything exactly what it is. There's a lot of subtext and there's a lot of choices to be made because you say few lines, but there's a big story behind it and you
Time
showed it.
is up. Thank you. And
it really does.
Jordan.
I'm going to add 15% on the back end, in addition to the 15.
Starting
You have excellent timing, and I love your use of language, and we're going to have a lot of fun if you join me.
And time is up. Well done. Excellent. Timothy.
No pressure,
Which
but
play
we're
would
married.
you like to Isn't it fun that actors got to choose which director and producer they'd like?
Mom or dad?
I think both plays would be so much fun to do. But I think I'll be able to showcase myself better in White Walls.
Thank you. Thank you, Tayson.
Give me your hand. That's my finest moment.
Did you get Justin?
No.
Okay, there you go. You could ask all the producers to look at the pictures that are on front of your script. Are they accurate? Are these people cast in the play?
I think so.
Okay. They're upside down. We got to fix that. All right. That was round 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Going for a third pass.
Yeah.
Starting with Whitney.
What we talked about?
What?
Who do you want to bring up? What we just said?
It
What we
is so
just said?
hard to whisper with those microphones.
Do you want to take?
Tell me about it.
I'm a little confused on what you were saying.
Oh, okay. So you choose. You do what you want. Here.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I want to hear more from a reader, can I bring up a female?
You can bring up Susie, who you've already
Yeah,
cast.
Susie's already cast
to read
us.
off the
Yeah.
top.
Oh, can I just hear these two?
Yeah.
So we'll have Joshua, if you
Yes.
come read here, and Susie stay there. Thank you very much.
Blind and love of radio shows.
Yep.
Okay, great. That was really confusing. I apologize.
No, you're good.
I'm starting.
Yep.
Yeah.
People put things down sometimes they don't really know anything about. Take radio shows, for example.
Radio shows.
Yeah, old-time dramas like Suspense and The Lone Ranger.
What about them?
Well, you listen to them. You get to create a world. It's under your control, not someone else's. Who cares what somebody looks like physically? It's what's inside that counts.
Yeah.
That's what those radio dramas help you to focus on. That's what it's like for me all the time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by what I said before about being blind.
That's all right. You're not the first to say it.
It's pretty incredible to have the ability to open yourself up like that.
We all have it. Most of us just don't use it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua.
Oh, yes, thanks.
He's not going to step off the stage. You know, he's fair game, though, at any point in time. Hannah, Josh. Who would you like to have come down?
And can we bid on someone who's already been up, or do we?
You can call them down.
Yeah. Oh well, now it's really obvious. Can we have Zell come back up here?
Zell, would you come down, please? Where's Zell? There she is.
Can we?
Okay.
Could we have her read with Tayson? Like since we
Tayson
already.
has been cast, so yes,
Yeah.
you may. Tayson, if you could
Fantastic.
go to that
Ooh.
microphone yonder.
Changing it
up. Tayson over here, please.
What an attractive stage right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm actually just gonna hand these out. It's gonna make life so much easier.
All right.
Do you remember swerving
Yes.
and the truck coming at us?
There was a big bend. North of Goshen, you grabbed the wheel.
You weren't looking.
I was looking at the leaves. The wind was in my hair.
No, you were looking at me.
Please leave now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zell. Thank you, Tayson. And would any other producers like to hear from Zell? All right. Thank you, Zell.
I'd like to make an immediate offer.
Don't step down.
Stuck the landing. Don't hurt yourself.
All right. There's been an immediate offer on Zell. Put 10 seconds on the clock. We'll ask the producers to please bid starting now.
Oh. We already have our female character cast.
And time is up. Whitney
So fast.
did not bid. Hannah, $50. Chris did not bid. Alex did not bid. And Jordan did not bid.
Oh.
So we have a winner of Zell Services. Thank you, Zell. There's your script. So does that mean Team Hannah Josh is now fully cast?
We're cast.
Yes. Excellent.
That feels
All right.
nice.
Doesn't it? We're moving to Chris then.
You guys
Chris,
get to join the funny club now.
who would you like to come down and read?
Joel.
I'll wear one.
Joel
A.
Applegate.
Joel, please come down. Good sides for Joel.
Okay, Len.
I don't think it's allowed.
Same thing. 6 lines that have nothing to do with love.
Starting here.
Yeah, the yellow ones there. Make her.
Angled right at you. If you could just stand right here.
Okay.
There you go.
Make her know that you loved her.
Okay. Does she start?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Are you here for the
70th high school reunion? Here I am, Lottie.
Oh, you recognize me.
You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, you. I'm sorry, I don't.
Len Bennett.
Len, my apologies. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been to any of these reunions.
Oh, I know. I've been to all of them.
Well, I guess I just never felt the need.
Well, I always hoped that you would.
The letters would come and I'd put them aside to think about later, and somehow I never ended up going. I kept in touch with a few friends, and I was always so busy in the past. Just didn't seem, I don't know, but those friends are gone now, so
Well,
I thought.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Any other producers like to hear from Joel while we have him here on stage?
I have a question for you, Joel. Can you memorize 9 pages of dialogue in a day and a half?
What?
I think so.
It's a solid yes. Would any other producers like to hear from Joel?
I know.
If I can make up some of them.
I think it depends on the bid you put.
Just kidding, Donna Hope. We were kidding about that part.
Okay, I'd like to bid.
All right, we have an immediate offer for Joel Applegate Services as an actor starting now. And time is up. Whitney, please. Did not bid.
Great job.
Hannah, wait, you're done. Chris, $50. Alex, did not bid. Michael,
You're great.
you are great. Did not bid. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Joel.
Oh, here's your script.
All right, we have.
Can you give one of those to our new friend?
Kathy?
Kathy?
All right, so Chris, you are fully cast. Is that correct? All right. Alex.
You accomplished what we all thought.
Alex has
What we all thought we couldn't do.
one role cast.
Yeah.
And 3 roles left to cast, 1 male and 2 female remaining. Who would you like to call down?
It's yours.
Because she was so great in my last play, Julie, would you come down, please?
Julie.
All right. Here you go, Lorraine. And just kind of, this is just kind of like I was mentioning, you're bickering at your kids to get stuff done. I know you do that quite a bit. You have 3, right?
Yeah, I think that's how many. It's been a long day.
Okay. And if you could just find the fun in it.
Okay.
That's one thing I'd really like to see.
Better hope she turns up in the next 5 minutes or you're gonna be late for work. Tom gives you grief and then we all gotta hear about it, Rusty. I can plainly tell you don't have the bacon in the oven, or I would smell it. Gary Schneider and his crew always gets BLTs, and you're rushing to prep more. And go ahead, get the silverware tray too. My arm's a little sore, don't worry. I think it's a tendon, gonna see the doctor after my shift. So I need you to polish them and put them in the bins. Would you kindly set it on the table there, and I'll wrap it up after I'm done.
Great.
Thank you.
I want to have a read.
Jordan? would
For
like to read.
Medea.
The official clink sound.
Yes. Yep, okay, go.
Nail it.
We're good. My name is Medea.
My Medea?
No, not your Medea. Not the fabrication that you created that's been disseminated through the ages. You stole my life. You distorted my story. What's your name again?
Euripides.
Euripides. Must right your wrong. Yes, okay. I'm a murderess, but I did it for love.
And now I suppose you feel contrite?
No, if anything, I have an appetite for more. And if what you've written is so fallacious, yes, I killed for love, but you, Euripides, you killed for sport.
Me? Who did I ever?
You killed my reputation. Murdering my sons all over again and putting the knife in my hand so that now my name is forever linked to one crime, killing my children. But it is a crime I did not commit. And if you would have known that, and you would have known that, in all that was written about me before you created your fiction, it was clear that I killed the princess and her father, Creon. But it was not the townspeople who murdered my children in revenge for poisoning the girl and the king. But you ignored that. You changed those facts, forever altering how I am received.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Any other producers? All right, thank you, Julie.
I'd like to make a bid.
Oh. That was so close.
Yeah, I started before she stepped off.
We have a bid, or
Yes.
immediate offer for Julie's services as an actress in their show. Please bid. We have 10 seconds on the clock, starting now. Time is up.
I'm not the funny.
Whitney.
You sound so much
We
better.
actually don't have a female role left, but
Did not bid? Okay.
For cast.
Hannah, how are you guys with cast? Your cast? Alex, $40. And Jordan did not bid. Congratulations, Alex and Julie.
Dream team. There you go.
The tour.
Yeah.
So let's recap now. We've been through 2, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. So tell me how many pins you have left and what roles you have left to cast.
We've got 2 pins, and we need to cast Franklin.
Franklin, okay, 1 male.
Franklin.
And Alex?
I have 2 roles to cast, Rusty and Beth.
Okay, thank you. And Jordan?
I have all 3 of mine to cast
Saving it.
have extra pins.
I have 3 pins, and I like Little
pins.
Debbie.
And you have
Okay,
4 pins
I've got 4 pins left, yeah.
All right, Whitney?
I believe it's Jordan's turn. Is it not? Alex?
I don't know. Did it come back to me already? Oh my gosh.
Because I'm done.
There's so many people. Okay. Can I see Rachel?
Rachel M.
There's 2.
There's a Rachel M.
M. Yes. Give me it big. Give me what you got.
Okay.
Keep it light. Oh, can I cut it shorter for you? Can I mark it?
Yes.
Shorter. It's super long. That was my bad. Let's end it there.
Perfect.
Thank you.
For our sake, where are you ending?
You killed for sport.
Yeah.
My name is Medea.
My Medea?
No, not your Medea. Not the fabrication you created that's been disseminated through the ages. You stole my life. You distorted my story. You, Euripides, must right your wrong. Yes, okay, I am a murderess, but I did it all for love.
And now I suppose you feel contrite.
No. If anything, I have an appetite for more. And what you've written is fallacious. Yes, I killed for love. But you, Euripides, you killed for sport.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Would anyone else like to hear from Rachel? All right, thank you, Rachel. Moving on now to Whitney.
Should we go to the table?
Yes.
Take a walk.
That's a. Okay.
Did not wear a good outfit today.
I'd say the perfect outfit.
Is the camera on us? Will they see where we're pointing?
Well, Jordan, it's been a pretty interesting game out there.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon
M.
Yes.
Brandon
Nice.
M. Nice.
Franklin.
What?
There we go. All right. Start right there, and you start, and yes, perfect.
People put things down sometimes that they really don't know anything about. Take radio shows, for example.
Radio shows?
Yeah, old-time radio dramas like Suspense and Lone Ranger.
What about them?
When you listen to them, you get to create the world. It's under your control, not someone else's. Who cares what someone looks like physically? It's what's inside that counts.
Yeah.
That's what those radio dramas help you focus on. That's what it is like for me all the time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by what I said before about being blind.
It's all right. You're not the first one to say it.
It's pretty incredible to have the ability to open yourself up like that.
We all have it. Most of us just don't use it.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Any other producers like to hear from Brandon? Okay, thank you, Brandon. Let's see. Alex.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's make a field trip.
Getting in here.
Thank you. Okay. You had a lot more energy than I did. Can we talk about his avocado shirt first?
It's great. It's so good.
He's really walking that look.
I'm going to say that anytime someone mentions that.
I'm not trying to distract. I'm trying to fill air.
Excuse me, sir. Sir? Sir?
You know what's fun?
Are you auditioning?
I am not, good sir.
You sure?
Yes.
I'd really like you to, but...
Sorry.
Sorry.
That good sir is already cast in a show that will be showing At the hot, no.
Stand, Mike. You commit to your own decisions and don't let peer pressure change your life. Don't do drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already in another show, so I've rehearsed.
It's okay. It's awesome. Oh shoot, where did he go? Jeffrey. That was gonna have Jeffrey, but I think he's not in here.
Is there a Jeffrey in the house?
He was sitting right there. Okay. Then. Dang.
Who's gonna run in the bathroom and see if Jeffrey's in there? Jeffrey.
Let's have Justin B come back up. Yeah.
Justin B.
I mean, I already heard him, but do you want him to read again?
Would
'Cause
anyone like to hear him read?
Yeah.
Or we can assume it
'Cause I'm
has been read?
gonna bid.
The read has been read. All right, we have an immediate offer for Justin Services starting now.
Having fun yet?
So much fun. This is great.
Time is up. Whitney, your bid, please. Whitney and Skylar did not bid. And we have Alex, $40. And Jordan did not bid. And Michael is drawing.
I'm drawing a mustache with a smile.
Excellent. Nicely done. Handlebars.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations,
Awesome.
Alex. You are free.
You guys look like you could be brothers, so.
Oh.
Awesome.
Let's see. Did we get Justin's picture? Where's Justin?
Oh, we.
Who's that?
We got to put him back.
Justin.
Oh, Justin was
Who's
right
got
there.
it? Thank you. Hey, look
One
at that.
more.
Hey.
One more.
Well done. You've made
Getting
some
there.
progress.
Getting there.
I believe it's to Jordan.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Jordan, who would you like to bring
Can I
down?
see Randy Lee, please?
Randy Lee, please.
And we're going to read the attendant side. Just a little background. You're an aspiring playwright. You are the attendant to Euripides, and he's giving you a chance to show your stuff.
Okay, is this like really dramatic, like good acting?
This is good acting. As per the playwright, this is where the acting chops come out. Yes.
Okay. So there's, okay, it's fine.
And do you think the gods have done with you? Now you are a murderer.
An executioner for justice' sake. This man was a murderer, sacrificing his own daughter to his ambition and his cowardice. Whose life was safe at home with a man who would murder his own defenseless daughter? I apologize for nothing. I beg no one for forgiveness. Do you think I don't know it was wrong? Unforgivable. Although I beg forgiveness, I would cut his throat again.
Thank you.
Nice. Well done. Thank you, Randalee. Does anybody else like to hear from Randalee while we have her on stage? If not, thank you for your audition. And back to Whitney. How many pins do you have left?
We have one, but we're actually ready to make a bid.
Okay, could you call your actor down?
Kobe.
Kobe.
Betty's never gotten that.
I'm putting Kobe's pin there, but it's not a sure thing. We're going to put 10 seconds on the clock and let all the producers bid, starting now. Time is up. Whitney, $50. Alex,
Only
did
because
not
I need a
bid.
female role.
And did not bid. Excellent. Congratulations, Cody.
Thank you.
They have a script for you.
Welcome
All right.
to the team.
All right, cool.
We are down to 2 producers still in need of a cast. Alex needs 1 more.
Yes.
Male or female?
Female.
And Jordan?
I can't give any of my pins.
You may
No,
not.
it's good. It's good. We're good.
Okay. Alex, to you.
Shoot, she came in red, and I thought she was great. Oh, Emma F. Emma.
Oh, she came in red.
Here, we gotta get a shoe off.
She's got a shoe off.
There's a lot of.
That's a good intro. Heighten the drama. Will or will she not get her shoe back on?
Yeah, she already read, so I
Okay.
I'd like to make a bid.
I adjusted the mic and everything.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to bid for Emma, starting now. Time is up. I shaved off 2 seconds, but then I just wasted it by saying that. So, Alex, $40. Jordan did not bid. Congratulations, Emma. You are in before the morning rush. All right, all of our shows are fully cast except for
me.
the rewrite.
Yep.
We have
I am a
2
grown-up.
more
I pay
roles
my
cast.
Yes.
Who would you like to have come
See
down?
Aubrey?
Aubrey.
Yes. Yes, Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Yes, you.
Aubrey W.
Can you read for Medea, please?
What a dress.
Thank you.
Right, there you go.
My name is Medea.
My Medea?
Oh, not your Medea. Not the fabrication you created that's been disseminated through the ages. You stole my life. You distorted my story. You, Euripides, must right your wrong. Yes, okay, I'm a murderess. But I did it all for love.
And now I suppose you feel contrite?
No, if anything, I have an appetite for more. And what you've written is fallacious. Yes, I killed for love. But you, Euripides, you killed for sport. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna call one more person up. Can I see?
One more pin.
One more pin. Can I see Kylie?
Kylie, please come on down.
Medea as well.
Okay.
Come
I hope I
on,
can do her justice.
Kylie.
My name is Medea.
My Medea?
No. Cute. No. Not your Medea. Not the fabrication you created that's been disseminated through the ages. You stole my life. You distorted my story. You, Euripides, must right your wrong. Yes, okay, I'm a murderess. Kill me. But I did it all for love.
And now I suppose you feel contrite.
No. Cute. If anything, I have an appetite for more. And what you've written is fallacious. Yes, I killed for love, but you, Euripides, you killed for sport.
Okay, I'm ready to make bids.
Kylie is ready to make bids. Who would you like to have come down? Thank you. You may step off the magical stage.
Can I make a bid on Levi, please?
Levi, please come on down. So we have this
It's just me
weird
now.
rule.
I was wondering.
No, come on down.
Hi, I was really cold, so this is my jacket. You might recognize me.
You were in that dog show.
Clothes, their costumes. Anyways, they changed people.
I want to offer more than their minimum bid. Can I
You
do
may.
that?
You may do that.
Okay.
That is your prerogative.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to write it down. I want to give you $50 plus 15% on the back end.
Wow.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, Levi and Jordan.
Let me give it to you in a minute, okay? Can I want to bid on Aubrey also?
Aubrey, please come on down.
It's the same bid.
The same bid.
I accept.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Aubrey. One more.
And,
wait. I believe you're cast, right?
No.
Is Randy Lee part of your cast, or did I not remember?
You left that up there.
I left that up there. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. One more.
And then I would like Rachel M.
Rachel M, please come down.
Yes. With the same.
She says yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel M. Please confirm for me that we are fully cast.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. Congratulations, producers, actors. Thank you very much for your services. You were wonderful. Tomorrow night,
Designated reader.
the rehearsals begin, but come Saturday night at 7:30 right here at HiveChannel5.com, the shows will go on, ready or not. If you'd like to come see the shows in person, please go to hivetix.com to order your tickets. Use the producer's code for half-price tickets and to help your producer with their budget for the next round. Their producer code, the discount code, is producer lowercase, followed by their name, first name only, lowercase.
For example, producer Michael. Remember?
Okay, who else would like to say that? Let's see. That's it.
We all stand.
That's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you for watching. Break a leg.
Hold on 1 second. Are we here? Can you hear me?